And while we're on the subject quickly, we're going to look at a time when Carlos Mendoza made an awful decision to cost the Mets a game. In this final short on this topic, I might do a full-length video after the Mets inevitably get swept. Last night, you had the awful decision to have Marte on the base path and not Tywin Taylor when Marte represented the tying run. I'm not sure if you can really blame Mendoza for the holding the runner at third, but you can definitely blame him for leaving Minaya out to die and not having a bullpen arm warming up in the sixth. On August 5th, you can definitely blame Carlos Mendoza for that. On August 1st, it was a gut-wrenching loss. Nothing Mendoza could really do about that. July 30th, you pulled Minaya after 5 when he demanded a sixth, and Jose Buto, of course, imploded. Actually, I think that was the 29th, because I think the 28th was the game where the Mets blew a 5-1 lead and then tied it up at 6 just to get walked off by having the awful decision to use Gregory Soto in a tie game in the bottom of the ninth, which, of course, did not work out. Who expected it to? That was only in this past losing streak that there were several other awful decisions that Mendoza has made to cost this team games that earlier in the season. July 6th, just using Zach Pop in an MLB game is automatically a dumb decision. On June 28th rather, he used Paul Blackburn after an hour-long rain delay, and he gets shellacked and allows 3 runs, and the Mets lose the game 9-2. So I guess it wasn't solely on him, but it was still absolutely just stupid what Manny decided to do there. June 13th, using Paul Blackburn as a mop-up guy in a 4-run game and getting way too cocky with that was an awful, awful decision. That was unacceptable. Using Castillo in a high leverage on June 24th, which inevitably backfired, was a dumb decision. Punting the game on April 30th, and now the Mets could have really used that game. These dumb decisions that Mendoza is making are all adding up.